Alright, I think we are live. If we are, hope you do. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are playing some Danganronpa. Alright, clock. This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? At this point, I don't know. Surveillance camera. This is a surveillance camera. Why would there be a surveillance camera inside like a school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as the surveillance cameras on Jabberwock Island? If so, who's watching us? Is it whoever's controlling Monokuma? What is this? In a normal classroom, there'd be a window, but instead there's this iron plate bolted here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist, looks like it's pretty thick iron plate. Is to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place where iron plates are covered in the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope Speak Academy? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the door. Leave here? Yep. Alright, let's find out. Whoa. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. This is... Oh, I admired it for so long. It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go ahead and definitely clear things up. Alright. Whoa. Wait, spare hope. We can't go in there. Because that's from the first game, ain't it? What the fuck? Okay. That's fine. Okay, we have Egyptian stuff. We have a lovely room thing. Lovely, lovely. Alright, so I think... Yeah, here we go. Gym. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not gonna cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. It's still glitchy as ever, I see. Fun. Still glitchy. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. So. Okay. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right. Yeah.
Okay, so Fihiko, Akane, Sunya, and you guys did too,
What's
right?
going on?
Koichi.
That is...
Oh, sorry, never mind.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah. Crap. We're here.
You. That's...
So he's saying this place is Hope Speak Academy.
No, no.
What's left of it?
lies.
Stupid fool!
Oh, that's...
I don't
What do you
like
mean?
this.
apparently this
fine.
isn't Hope's Academy. Ooh,
Don't fuck with
someone.
me. You. In other words. Hey, hey, hey! What's this?
Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way! Huh?
Hmm.
Hey, are you sure about this? So...
Huh?
That's right. No, no, no.
The main cast.
Hey, damn it.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even the setting had changed. Even the killing was finished. He was still the same as usual.
Hey, hey. What are you saying?
It cannot be.
What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is Hope's Peak Academy. I've been admiring it for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, So basically, apparently, this is Nagito saying during the 4th chapter,
So he's basically saying that Hajime doesn't have any talent and he's just weak and pathetic. So, yeah. If I'm really a nobody, then you should all leave me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Sorry, it's nothing.
I'm gonna do it!
Hey! Jeez.
Which means...
You serious?
However... Damn it.
Even maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate the information on our own. Shaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. Try Carla Ace Gaming, thank you for the follow. My computer just turned itself off. Perfect timing.
So annoying.
Sorry about that.
Jeez.
All right.
Prepare
Okay,
yourself.
let me try and turn it on.
Like...
There we go. Like.
Ah.
Oh, I messed up. There was speech, wasn't there? Oh no. Right.
Hey!
Sorry about that. But yeah, thanks, Tricolor for the follow. Alright. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan on how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what happened to Hope Speak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide our own whether we want to leave there. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Even so.
Jesus.
Whoa! Jeez. Man.
However... All right!
Okay, so I think everyone's going on their own times, so that's perfectly fine. If we stopped at the green light, we definitely would never reach our goal.
You're pathetic. Later.
With those brief words, Hika left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Miss Sonia!
Kazuchi chased off Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. He is a simp. He's 100% a simp. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we could do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who could make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Alright. So. Aha!
I knew
Whoa.
you could do it.
That's cool. I like that. Leave here? Yep. Huh? That's weird. This is the whole way I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for this trap. There's no way this is what make me back down. Alright. Sonia. Alright. So far so good. Alright. Let's have a look at the area, see what we can find. Oh god. It's getting glitchy. What's over here? Right, we can't get to the bio area, which is fine. Let's see, what else? This brings me back memories because I used to play... I played the first one. And that was actually a lot of fun to play. Alright, let's check Dojo. Little pansexual vibes there. Oh no, bisexual even. Whoopsies. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside in school. Perhaps it's a mistake to skip the inside of this building to make sense. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, a book. What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is there a manga with a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this?
Hey,
The best thing to learn about history. That depends on the person. So it's just like thought. Monokuma made this. That totally explains how it looks. I really want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I look at everything that might be a clue to getting us out of here, no matter what it is. Oh, that looks dodgy. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history as narrated by the cutest character on the cover. Cutesy character. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school privilege of where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who have scouted them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for research and talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. In this process, as the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with this research for talent, so they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scout for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal Fictua was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. Thus, the expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applications. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only care about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unpredicted incident occurred. An incident that occurred the tragedy, the biggest, awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and it was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga just suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it's just be a waste of time of wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something about this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of the Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
Oh, you're here again. Huh?
Hey, hey!
What do you want me to say? Ah, so
I got it!
really interesting. Huh? Very sorry, let me just refresh. Oh no. Are you saying it's my fault? I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
Terribly sorry, everyone. Damn it, what the heck? Reserve Department. Okay, so it looks like the Reserve Department has been selected. Alright, target. The target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, they could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? A friend of mine loves this game. Hello, Hermit Barbarian, how are you doing? To be fair, I have a friend who loves the anime and told me about this game, yet never played it. Each of them traditional looking wood blocks sticking out. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. Right, so I believe that's all we can find was the manga book. So leave here. Yep. Alright. Alright, so we're still in the old building around this area. Oh, hi Solo.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're just reaching the final chapter, so this is everything's glitchy, so apologies. Okay, so what's the next area that we need to go to? Okay, so we can't exit. Oh, what's this? 5A. What's in 5A? Classroom 5A. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh, another book. It's another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in the that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger of the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? Okay. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylish drawings, despite the characters solving mysteries. What was written is, as the name suggests, the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Irozama Kusama. Irozama was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Irozuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind. The Academy referred to Azura as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Irozura's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Irozura's existence. But Irozura was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Irozura. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Irozura's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in the secret to use that incident to their advantage. The student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they had been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, the incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Work synthesized Danganronpa /0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. Damn it, he's always led up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. Apologies for the language, but ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Irozura, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. So I didn't have to be in the reserve course. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve course students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I would have no reason to do something like that. The Tragedy of Hope's Peak. Right, so currently we've added 2 mangas. One is about... Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is Far Worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident really messed up, but all it said up more questions. The mystery just keeps piling up. Right. Is it? Yep. Right. So. Okay, so we're still in the old building. Right. So. So currently we've just figured out that 2 of the. So one was about the beginning of Hope's Peak, while the other was also learning about different things. Right, let's find out where we need to go next. Let's go here. Yep, because that door's now open, which is good. Alright, Biolab. Let's find out what's in here. Oh, it's this place. Fun. I see it. What is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I stand here, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already.
I've been found.
Yes, you have. Right. Anyway. This. There's another manga that's just laying around here. This time, the name of the title is Manga from ReMAnts, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame.
I flipped out through the pages of the manga, hoping I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such a horrifying incident. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grossly because the incident itself is so I can't speak. Anyway, the beginning of this starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising of the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was intentionally hoped to be resolved quickly, but this situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding in the real world. When the movement started, it was industriously from any other inspired by, but spreads across the world, and certain emotions soon came to light. But then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and wandered destruction became their own goal. The strongest butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regarded to be more uncivilized at times, when senseless death lay. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world. A war waged in despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started at Hoops Peak Academy progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a student influenced Hoops Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hoops Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used it for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with that, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful event in human history. As long as this ultimate despair existed, the despair engulfing the world would never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this was really true, then what was happening in the outside world? My friends and family, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happening to them? What's happened to them, even?
No way!
Who would enjoy reading something like this? Enough. What is this messed up manga? So basically he's now saying that this is all connected somehow. So apparently Future Foundation had erased our memories. Great. This incident really happened? I can't fucking read.
What are you saying? Hello.
Okay. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what I said at the beginning. Yeah, so currently we've only figured out this. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll just stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should have been filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps no, that's definitely it. The tragedy. So we now have the tragedy of Hoops Peak Academy. Whether or not this is happening, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they are devoted to a certain student who guided Hoops Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hoops Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't on just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they are high school students, right? Well, if they were actually... then why? That's why they were called Ultimates. Then the killings were voted... It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room.
Okay. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. Where should I go next? Wait, do we still have a pet? Yeah, we do. We still have a little piggy. Adorable. Right. Where's the next area? So we've rented the dojo. Oh, 3B. Alright. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
I wonder why.
Damn right.
I don't want to do that either. Nope. There.
Hiya!
What are you doing here?
No, no!
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. I'm getting really fed up with your blabbering. Hurry up, what did you want to tell me?
What?
Oh. Huh?
Actually,
Alive. High school girl.
yes indeed.
Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima.
Don't fuck with me.
Unbelievable.
Hey,
Phew.
So she even recruited people who would be to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
You.
hey,
Huh? What are you saying? What the hell? So basically, this whole time it was Junko Enoshima who has been leading this thing between war and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Final
In
days?
other words,
Hey, what do you mean final days? What's happened to the reserve department?
of course.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mass suicide?
What did you say?
One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it. Bastard!
Huh? Ultimate despair. Reserve department. There we go. Here we go. Is what you said true? Junko Shimshiro is really dead? Blood classroom? No, wait, what was that? You said about the killing school life. The killings that were involved as if the killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind that took her life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Hey,
Oh. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Shima is dead.
like...
Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories just like that. Right, so apparently Junko Enoshima is dead, which is not surprising in some way. Because in the previous game it revealed that she actually sacrificed herself. So, yeah. Symbols of hope. It's messed up. Junko's normal.
Bastard!
Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind us? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved in that killing school life.
No shit.
Is this really an intimidation? Are those surveillance cameras the same, too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during killing school life? Killing school life has been added to the triplets. Ultimate Despair has been updated. What? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting! Well now. Yaha!
Sorry. Leave here? Yep. Oh. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not gonna be surprised. That's right. Right. There's no way for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay. Right, so where do we need to go? So we can't go in there just yet. Can we go in here? Oh yeah, music room. The hell? This looks like the music room. I feel like I'm seeing something strange. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a classic room? And just marking the grave of the monument. Is this a symbol of future foundation, right? Below that symbol there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in the human history, the graduation of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Eater? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. So, origins. So they are actually students. What's this? Words are floating in the air. It's like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we've obtained the information that a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people that at this time. If there are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by Ultimate Despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Draco's rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent Pete of the killing school life. Also, if they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of the origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we've received a report of a research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we are in the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 50 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking about some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we've been off not remembering the memories we've lost. The Academy's survivors has been added to the 3 bullets section of your handbook. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed the Future Foundations is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs, who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Inoshima are making us through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What was that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was an actual ruin. There's no way that research facility. If there's really a research facility on this island, then there should be somehow there are still so many mysteries. Are you fair? Yup. Right, let's have a look. Right, we can't go there. Let's speak to Akane. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For someone, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Right, office. This feels a different form of growing classroom. The office, huh? Now that you mentioned it does look like that.
well,
How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonya? Give it up already. Right, we'll read this, and then that'll be it for now. There's a lot of letters falling in, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. Oh shit. There we go. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to satisfy and quiet them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Inoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps they are still a leader on par with Junko Inoshima. As long as we do something about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of the shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair were the ones waging the war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair. Okay. Right, I should look around for more. There's nothing more than... Blackboard. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large numbers below that. Are names I've seen before. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Sayoji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayoji. This can't be the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
No, it says Hyoko Sayoji here. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Wrong.
So that is Hyoko Sayoji.
What are you saying?
Huh?
Of course not. Well,
Yeah, gross, but what are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
today I'm feeling white.
What's going on?
If this is true, then the Hyoko in this newspaper is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how could they approach of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey, hey!
Huh?
This is bad.
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are listed on. But what kind of experiment was
What's
it?
going on?
List of subjects. So we've just figured out that the person in the photo, so this woman, there's a newspaper posted on Hyoko Chayuchi written there. Yeah. So this woman is the same Hyoko Soji. Is this really Hyoko? The Hyoko I knew. She was much smaller and has defined. I'll be going back again. But the photo in the newspaper, in a way, you can see the resemblance of it. Hold on. Right, hold on. I do apologize. Alright, there we go. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying. Right, so it does say here, all the people. So in a way... Alright, portrait. The Academy's founder. So that's him. Next stage. Here. Where are we now? Third floor. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from the last time. Right. I guess that when the flag was raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how did he do that? No, now's not time to be confused by that. Thinking about this is just waste my energy. Right. We are going to save this because I'm already losing my patience and my mind. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Part 27, 26, I think 28 or something along the lines, I'm not sure. But let me just double check to see if I got it right or not. I don't know. My channel. Which one is this one? I don't know, it doesn't show number. I think this is 26. Yeah, 26. Right, okay, so this is number 27 then. But with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all enjoyed this lovely stream, as I sure as hell did. But with that in mind, this is getting interesting, because it finds out more about the Danganronpa characters from the first game and also the second game. So, yeah, with that in mind, I hope you all enjoy this lovely stream, and I will talk to you all in the next one, where we will figure out who or what is happening to the entire survivors, and if they are alive, and also the mystery being how is Hyoko had a growth spurt if she's already dead. I guess we'll find out in the next part of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Part 28. This is TheMaskedWeeb signing out. Bye bye.